Good evening. I'm Greg Angel. Thank you for joining us. Troopers with the Florida Highway Patrol say they're now a step closer to figuring out what caused the fatal car crash last night in Gadsden County. These small yellow flags and that pink spray paint on the roadway there, all pointing out clues for investigators. That grassy area along County Road 268 in Gadsden County is where troopers say a car driven by 33-year-old Dedrick McClellan of Tallahassee slammed head-on into a second car driven by 35-year-old Tennille Smith of Quincy. Both McClellan and Smith are in serious condition at Tallahassee Memorial Hospital. Troopers tell us a passenger in that second car, 51-year-old Michelle Campbell, has since passed away because of her injuries. Charges are pending, but as you can see, the cause of the crash is still under investigation.
They saw her at the bus ramp and that was it. They don't know.
Gadsden County mother asking for your help tonight to find her daughter, missing now for more than a day. Cheryl Peterson says her daughter, Saria Poe, was last seen Friday at East Gadsden High School. Now take a good look at this picture of 16-year-old Poe. Deputies are joining the search for her. The teen's friends tell deputies they've not heard from her. At this point, deputies say they don't believe foul play is suspected, but your help is needed. Anyone who may know where Poe is being asked to call the Gadsden County Sheriff's Office at 850-627-9233. Well, Lowndes County landlord was out to evict a tenant who never paid rent. Come to find out, it wasn't just a house. The tenant turned the place into a drug house. This is that tenant, Vernon Terry. Lowndes County deputies now looking for this man. They tell us they were called out to a home in the Naylor area. Deputies say inside the house they found a huge meth lab, about 559 grams of meth and several items to make the drugs, everything valued at about $55,000. Deputies say it appears Terry had skipped town, and tonight they need your help to find him. Anyone who may know where Vernon Terry is being asked to call the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office at 229-671-2900. Turning to politics now, lawmakers this week expected to talk more about how they want to spend about $70 billion of your dollars. Here's a video of those in the state Senate recently taking up the issue of the 2012 budget. Their plan is about $1.6 billion more than the budget being proposed by the Florida House. Why? Well, one reason is that senators want the legislator to have budget control of the expressway authorities in Orlando and Tampa. Budget talks are expected to resume later this week. Well, the push is on to the 2012 elections. This weekend, President Obama's re-election campaign is opening up their Florida headquarters right here in the capital city. Here's ABC 27's Demetria Wright. Greg, thank you. You know, with those cold temperatures, it's prompting some local organizations to open up some cold night shelters this weekend. There will be several places to go to tonight and tomorrow. That includes the shelter here on West Tennessee Street. That's where you have to go first to pre-register, which we're told is required. Once you're signed up, Star Metro will provide a ride to area shelters for those who need it. Most shelters will be open again Saturday night and Sunday from 9 p.m. until 6:45 a.m. If you need more information, you can call that number on your screen. That's 850-224-8448. Well, local organization using some tasty sweets to help save some of our area's abandoned pets. Last Hope Rescue, a nonprofit animal rescue organization, kicking off a bake sale and adoption event today at the Paws Pet Boutique. All donations from the bake sale will go directly towards helping the dogs in our area. Volunteers at today's event say the community's involvement throughout the day played a very important role.
The funds are critical to ensure that that we're able to take care of the dogs, but we're really happy thus far. The community has been really generous.
And what a great dog and a great turnout. Check that out. If you want to help, by the way, you can find more information on how you can help by just going over to our website, WTXL.tv. Other news tonight, a brutal beating caught on tape. When ABC 27 News Weekend continues, why police say a man may have been targeted and how the community is now coming together this weekend to make a difference. Well, an arrest is made in the case of a videotaped beating of a gay man in Atlanta. Meanwhile, residents rallying today, as you see behind me, in solidarity, calling for an end to violence. Sophia Choi has more.
Get away!
Great advice, and certainly what a great outcome to that story. Turning now to weather. Obviously, the joke is on us because if you've been like me, like, awesome, love this winter weather, Mother Nature's kind of pulling out the joke and checking her calendar again because it's freezing.
Oh yeah, cold stuff is here. Finally being that obviously it's supposed to be the winter
We're talking about
season.
some cold night shelters as well, opening up throughout Tallahassee. We'll be checking with Lowndes County and Gadsden County and some of our other communities as well. But so, I mean, really, how cold are we talking about? Obviously, you know, with the pipes and the pets and all.
Oh yes, we're going to be talking about that, obviously. But yeah, these temperatures are dropping, at least for northern Florida.
Finally, if you're feeling lucky, tonight may be your night to play a little bit of Powerball. The jackpot for tonight's multi-state game has now topped $300 million. But a lottery spokeswoman says the jackpot could go higher depending on the number of tickets sold. Odds of winning, by the way, are about 1 in 175 million. But hey, you got a chance. And of course, you can catch that drawing live right here on your official lottery station at 10:59 p.m. just before your WTXL news at 11. Other numbers talking about tonight, not as big.
Yeah, definitely not. Temperatures are dropping a lot to those low temperatures. In fact, we're featuring the upper 20s this evening. The possibility of seeing low to mid 20s in South Georgia not out of the picture, and a wind chill factor will put us around the feel-like temperature around the mid-teens. And you know what, Dave? Now you get to say it's cold, right? I can say it's going to be cold.
It is going to be cold now.
It's going to be pretty chill.
It's going to be real cold. All right, well, that is our time for tonight. Join us right back here after the live Powerball drawing for your news at 11. Have a great night.